y'all, it's Gypsy. Well, I know I still don't have the tower up. I assure you, I am working on the tower. I have it in my little box right here. I have all the tower cards, and I know what I'm going to say in my video. I just haven't had time to do the video. I have so many cards now. I have added a few decks. Let me see if I have the... Oh, I don't have them out yet. I posted on my Facebook page. I'm adding the Victorian Steampunk Tarot, the Tarot of Sweet Twilight, the Gypsy Palace Tarot, and there's another one. And it slipped my mind, but it's posted on my Facebook page. I wanted to show you real quick. I got the Tarot of Sweet Twilight when I was in New Orleans with my girls, and it's a deck I've looked at for quite a while. I just never actually got out there and bought it. And we went into this shop there called Hex. Very cool shop. If you ever find yourself in New Orleans, Louisiana, I suggest you go find Hex. It's on Decatur. I believe it's on Decatur. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, it's basically, I would describe the deck as like a combo between Salvador Dali and Tim Burton. That's what comes to mind when I see this artwork. This card right here happens to be on top because this is like totally me right now, and it is a big reason why I have not been making a lot of videos lately. My oldest daughter, Goo, that you have seen on some of my videos, is going to be leaving me soon. So I'm the blonde chick here who is both proud and sad at seeing her little puppet go out on its own and find its own way. And it's time for her to leave the nest. She's going to be taking the opportunity to go study abroad. So she'll be going to high school in Europe. Her father lives there. And so she will be going to high school at an international school. And it's a great opportunity, and I'm really proud of her. And, you know, I think that she's an awesome kid for even being able to do this. She's having to leave all her friends, her boyfriend. Yes, we finally got a boyfriend over here. Whatever. But, you know, she's having to give up everything to basically start her life over. And yes, she will be with her dad. So it's not like it's going to be where we're sending her off to a boarding school in Switzerland or something. But we are sending her off to high school in Switzerland. And she will be living at home, you know, with her dad and her younger siblings. And so she'll still have that connection. But it's going to be very different. It's not going to be with her mother. So that makes it different. Anyway, and of course, you know, I'm having to do my own adjusting. I'm having to do that let go thing that a lot of parents have to do. You know, when your kids finally get up and leave, either to go off to school or go off and get married or just because they're ready to move out. You know, it's hard. It's an adjustment. And she is only 14, so I feel like I'm kind of getting ripped off. But, you know, she's lived with me for most of her life, and her dad's only gotten her for the summer, so it's his turn too. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to, you know, share some decks, and also I did want to give an explanation as to why. Right now, every bit of time is very precious, and so I'm not going to waste any time editing videos and getting fixed up and kicking everyone out of the room so that I can do my videos. I haven't been in that space. It's just not been a priority. But I'm not quitting the series. I'm going to finish it. I swear. I've said it 100 times. I'm going to finish it, and I am going to finish it. But anyway, here is the Tarot of Sweet Twilight. Like I said, it's going to be... Hi, it's upside down. It's going to be added to the roster for the decks. I'm showing you this one and not all the other ones because I have this one with me, and I absolutely love it because I've been using it to work on a new project that I've started. In lieu of working on these videos so much, I do occasionally have a little bit of quiet time to just kind of sit and reflect, and I've been kind of using that time to do my own work for myself. And so I've actually started a new tarot journal. And I started it new because I'm kind of, you know, I always like to study and kind of restudy the cards. Part of my love of tarot is the study of the artwork, as well as just the study of the meanings of the cards. And, you know, in keeping with the 78 Degrees of Wisdom book that I have been working with through Rachel Pollack, I got her new book not long ago that she has published called the New Tarot Handbook. The definitions and stuff in here of the cards, pardon me, are much shorter. So there's not, you know, obviously it's not as big a read as 78 Degrees of Wisdom. But it is really cool because it's an excellent book for studying your cards and just getting more comfortable with them. She does the coolest thing in this book. She has, for every card, she does kind of like, here we'll look at the High Priestess. Here you see she's used the Rider-Waite image. And then she does, you know, she does talk about the card a little bit, not near as in depth as she does in 78 Degrees of Wisdom. But then she gives you divinatory meanings, and then she gives you the reversal. And then she does this cool thing, and this is what I love. She gives you a reading that you can do, like a spread that you can do that focuses on the aspects of that card and how they connect to you. It makes it very close to home. And so you may not have, like in this case, the High Priestess may not show up in this spread. In fact, I've only done a few, and I don't think that I have seen that card actually pop up in its own spread yet. But I've really, really been enjoying doing the readings. Here's my new tarot journal. This is one that Goo actually made for me for Christmas, I believe. She did it herself. She completely refurbished an old binder. She even went so far as to hand sew the pages in. So I'm not sure. It's really hard to show you, but she did hand sew the pages in. But I have kind of just taken it and made it my own. She's got my gypsy chick on the front, and then she did a candle on the back. And then on the inside, I got a sticker when I bought my Gypsy Palace Tarot, so I stuck that there. What else to do with it? And then I found this quote that just kind of cracks me up. I feel like I've shown y'all this before. I may have already shown this journal in another video, so if I have, I'm sorry. But the quote says, "Last night I stayed up late playing poker with tarot cards. I got a full house and 4 people died." Stephen Wright, he's a comedian, said that, and so I thought that was really cute. And then, yeah. And then another thing that I did is I have spreads in here. So this is one that I believe I probably found on eclectictarot.com. I don't have on here where I got this from, but it's called the Breaking Out spread. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm not for sure. And I just drew a little cute little thing to go with it, you know. The last little card here, number 7, is what the outside will look like. It's talking about a, you know, situation that you're in and how to kind of figure your way out. But anyway, I like, you know, I like art, and so it gives me an opportunity to doodle. And then I like to draw the spreads here, and then I write down, you know, what card it is. I kind of have my own little icons for the different suits and stuff. And then I just start writing, and you know, like this one went on for quite a while. It's a 7-card draw. I just randomly threw in a wand because I like the wands. So it's my journal. I can do what I want. I left space, so I'm going to do all 4 suits. So I left a couple pages blank. And then I start talking. I did a couple of daily draws. So here's one that I obviously did with the Wild Unknown Tarot. I got the 10 of Cups, so that was a happy day. And then here starts my Rachel Pollack study that I'm doing right now with the new Tarot Handbook. And so you can see here where I have, this is the Fool, so it says a reading for the Fool. And then it has this, you know, it has a spread that you lay out, and then it goes through and it has the question, like, how have I been a fool in my life? And then, you know, you kind of write down your own answers, and it just connects you personally with the spread. So if you haven't had a chance to look at this book yet, if you find it in a local bookstore, or, you know, if you order it online, if you've been looking at it and you're curious and you're not sure, I recommend it. I really like it. It's a very light read. If you're already familiar with tarot, it's probably not going to bring you a whole lot of new information. But like I said, these spreads are just fun. They're just fun. It's just cool enrichment, and it's a great way to bring yourself kind of closer to each one of the cards, because, I mean, she goes through every card. There's a reading for every card, I believe. Oh, there's not. She does not do it for the minors. She only does it for the major arcana. However, she does have more readings in the back. She's got the Celtic Cross, the Old Faithful, and then she's got a couple of variations, a couple of different ones: 3-card relationship, the doorway spread, do and don't spreads. But she's got, she does have a reading that's inspired by the court cards. So she does one that's just sums up the court cards, I guess, all in general, but she doesn't actually do one for each individual card other than the major arcana. So there's that. I think she does. Hold on. Bear with me. Does she do one for the... Yeah, she does one for each suit. So rather than each card itself, like this one is a reading for the suit of swords. And so it's basically, if you look here, the reading, or the spread rather, is in the shape of a sword. The questions for this one is, how does my mind work? How do I communicate my ideas? How am I able to hear the ideas of others? What do I need to learn, and how will I learn it? So that's kind of, that's basically, she kind of takes the theme from each, major arcana and or suit and or court cards, and, makes you think about it and makes it connect to you. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of what I've been working on in the background. I haven't just thrown all my tarot stuff in a corner. I'm also reading a book right now. Where'd I stick it? I'm working on another weird Western. This one is called The Doctor and the Kid by Mike Resnick and Oh Marigard. I love this stuff. This is an awesome book. The Doctor and the Kid by Mike Resnick. I went back and I looked up some of the other weird Westerns. He actually has a lot of books that he's written, and I'm going to slowly make my way through all of them because I love his writing style. Similar to R.S. Belcher, I love this genre of stories. I love the Westerns. I love the way they talk. I love their imagery. I love the badassery. I like cowboys. I like gunslingers. I have a thing for gunslingers. And so, anyway, very, very cool book. Has nothing at all to do with tarot. The Six Gun Tarot got me into this whole weird Western thing, so I'm going to take it as a sign. That was my connector piece. Now that I've gotten into the weird Westerns, I'm having a lot of fun with these, and I plan to read a lot of them. So anyway, I started reading this weekend. This is how fast. I mean, for me, that's a lot of reading. Like, I don't ever normally get to sit down long enough to read that much. But I'm going to try to tear into this here in a minute as soon as I get this video uploaded. So anyway, there's a short little update with me, my new tarot journal I've been working on, my new book that I've been reading, and we've got a lot of adventures coming up. I am going to be going to Europe here in a couple of weeks to take Goo, get her settled in, and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to make a video there. I'm sure I'll be posting, I'll have a lot of pictures and stuff. Maybe I'll make a slideshow video or something. I don't know. I don't know. I may make a tarot video while I'm there. I may just do a fun video. I don't know. I may do a video while I'm there. We'll see. It just depends on how the mood strikes me. But I'm really looking forward to it. But, my life will get into a groove once school starts and things kind of slow down. I thought the summer would be slow. It's not been slow at all. So I'm really hoping that when school starts and I get into a normal routine again, I'll have the freedom to really focus on my tarot videos and get this series finished. Wow, what a project, right? Dang. All right, that's all I got tonight. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope everyone's well, and I will catch you guys later. Blessed be.